shifting gears and talking about the issues to be aware of when you are moving with children. With my next two guests, I want to introduce back onto the program Susan Brewer with Susan Brewer Service First Real Estate, and her very special guest today, Cole Brewer, her 11-year-old son. Thank you both so much for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
So Susan, I want to begin by talking with you, but Cole, we will get to you in just a moment. What are some tips that you can give to buyers and sellers that are moving with children?
Well, moving with kids creates a whole different environment that sometimes people just do not think about. The younger the children are, there's a lot of different things that you want to have good conversation with. Their toys are coming along with them. Their pets are coming along with them. And they're not going to inherit the things that are at the houses that they may be looking at. So sometimes kids get a bit confused with what the expectations are within the move. They understand they're going to a new house, but they don't always understand what they're bringing along with them to that new house.
Sure, and you say that this changes a little bit with the different age brackets, that the younger kids are more concerned with, is my room going to be pink, and I don't want pink, maybe I'm a boy, and then the older kids have some different concerns.
Absolutely. And the younger the kids are, I think the easier it is to simplify what the move will be. You know, we're going to have fun boxing up our toys. We're going to turn on the lights when people come to look at our house. When we get to the new house, we're going to be mindful of the things that belong to the other folks. But we're also going to look at how this house works for our family. When you say that to kids, they're going to emphasize some of the needs that they feel like they should have input in when looking at the house. But then once you're in the house, kind of teaching about where their desk's going to be placed or where their toy box is going to be so that they feel some comfort in that move.
Sure. Well, Cole, I want to talk to you a little bit about this. We're talking about kids, and we're so thankful that you're on the program today. I know that you have moved 3 times since you were born, 2 of which you remember. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what did it feel like for you, and what are some of the biggest concerns that you had when you were moving?
Some were that I wouldn't have friends in the neighborhood, or that I would have to change schools.
Sure.
And leaving my room at my old house and not knowing what my new room would be like.
So Cole, what were some of the things that your parents said to you that made you feel better?
They said that we were going to a new house that was better and like bigger, and we could get a dog and.
Well, a dog is a good sell, Susan.
Yeah.
I would think that's a good. So, Susan, are there better times then, or easier transition times for kids than others?
Jen, that's a fantastic question, because people always think moving at the beginning of the school year is the only time I want to move with children. And actually, it's a little bit harder moving at the beginning of the school year. Academically, it might be easier because they're starting at the same time frame that the classes start. But actually, peer-wise, if a child starts 10 days after the first of the school year, or if they start at a quarter or half the semester, they actually get pampered a little bit more by buddy systems at schools, by the teachers. They're not expected to know the routine. They're actually helped and guided through that routine. So it's easier for them to adapt to a new school. And that's from elementary school all the way through high school, actually.
That's really interesting. I think that's actually absolutely true across the board, no matter where you are, because at my kids' school, my kids will come home and say a new student came in and I helped them out or I walked around with them, and that just wouldn't be the case if that was that first week of school.
That's true. Cole worked last year on the student council, and those kids really were geared to help that newcomer in and make them feel comfortable, but actually teach them about the school too.
Sure, so important. Well, Susan, before I let you go, I do want to give you an opportunity to talk about a listing. So if someone is looking to move right now, there's a gorgeous home that you are representing. Tell me a little bit more about this property.
Gorgeous house. It's only 3 years old. It's 1200 Miralago Way, a story and a half. It has 5 bedrooms. a den, a home office, which actually could be a 6-bedroom if someone would need it. Beautiful decor throughout, great lighting. The lot backs to the lake as well as to the large pond within the community. It's just steps away from dining, shopping. It's listed for $684,000 and just a rare find in Cottleville.
Absolutely, sounds like it. Well, Susan, thank you so much. And Cole, you are officially the youngest person to be on the American Dream. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having us.
You're absolutely welcome. See you soon. And we'll be right back with more of the show.